This is Sports Space for Big and Skip.
Peace.
Head coach opening. Yes or no? We're going to see what happens.
The refs got something dialed up too, and this is Sports Space.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We got another episode. We back on. It's the Sports Space with Big and Skill.
Once again, this song. Press that like button, press that share button, press that subscribe button, tell a friend, bring a friend, come again. And we back out here in these metaverse streets. We back outside, back outside, back outside.
Mysterious voice in the background is back too. What's going on?
Yo, what's happening?
Y'all know who that is. Y'all know who that is. No need for no,
we already know.
No confetti and balloons and streamers and all that. Let's get right into it. What I said I wanted to let y'all have at first. Your boy, Bud, Terrance Crawford, got stripped of his belt. If I'm not mistaken, was it financial reasons he got stripped of it?
They said he wasn't paying the when you have the belt, you got to pay a fee on it.
And
I didn't know you had to pay a fee on belts.
Yeah, and they're very expensive too. And that's something that Floyd Mayweather.
It's not your belt, you renting the belt.
That's something that Floyd Mayweather complained about. It's something that Andre Ward complained about. And to be real, to hold it, and he basically said, man, everybody else with the other belts he had agreed to the price that he was willing to pay, and the other belt that he said, this one belt, he was like, yeah, I think they want like $300,000 for them belts.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Real, yeah, for sanction.
You know what? I understand now why Floyd said I don't fight for belts. I understand. I get it now. Because it's like they pimping you.
Yeah, I really never knew that. I really never knew that.
He was like, in a ring belt, the belt that means the most, the only one belt that means anything is free. So he like, what the fuck?
That's the red, white, and blue belt, right?
He got that one too, right?
Yeah. So he said, like, what the hell? He like, yeah, I get it. He said, why the hell I'm paying for trophies? You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, fuck the belt. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real. And he basically was saying they choose who they want to do it to. Because they was like Canelo, they never stripped him of his belt for all the mandatory fights that he didn't want to fight and shit like that.
Come on, man. We already know.
Benavidez, Boo-Boo. So they never stripped him. He said, man, they did that pretty fast. Well, mine, he said, well, the one at 147, because they did that one already because he wasn't going back down. He was like, they did what they were supposed to do with that one because he said, I wasn't going back down. But he said they did it real fast. He said, but Canelo ducked his mandatories for 2-3 years, and they never took his belts. He said, man, so he said, yeah, but he basically like, man, I'm not paying that money for that belt. You can come get this trophy. You feel what I'm saying? For real, though. Because I'm still the champion no matter what.
Right, I saw that.
Stripping him in my championship.
That's all I'm saying that, yeah.
So me paying for a $300,000 belt that it really ain't nothing but a goddamn trophy. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. It don't make no sense when it's mine, when I'm the one who earned it, and you getting paid off of me by pimping me out this thing because I want to have a trophy in my house that costs $300,000.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? For real, though. Crazy. This hell.
So, is this a one-time fee or you got to keep paying on the belt?
I think every time you keep paying on the sanction fees, I think it's every certain amount of time. But every time you have a belt, when you go in the ring, they charge you each time you have a belt when you fight. Every time you go in the ring.
Charge you.
Well, having the belt.
So, being a representative of the WBA, IBF, whatever, so it's like a gym fee, membership fee? What the fuck is that?
Every time you step in the ring, you get charged for that goddamn belt.
I mean, why would you get charged and you bringing credence to them?
That's what he's saying. Remember, boxing did not start off. Boxing started off, and like I tell people, by gamblers, by mafia. This was a betting sport, so it's always been to the advantage of the people who were behind the scenes. Now the fighters are just starting to wake up, so they're like, what the fuck am I paying for this? Why am I paying for this? This is why people starting to promote themselves now. This is why all these old things is going out, because they like, man, hell nah, y'all getting paid all this money and y'all don't really do shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real though. So I can with social media, you can promote your fucking self now. So basically it's the changing of the old guard, you feel what I'm saying? For real, the getting away all the old shit. And once they get rid of these old ass judges, then boxing will finally come back to what the fuck it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta remember, them judges was put in place to rig shit because this is what this sport was started for. Yeah, exactly. So you know what I'm saying. So it's just like, man, he like, man, I'm not paying that shit. You can take that belt and shove it up your ass.
So what are they going to do now? Are they going to just have two people box it out for that belt that's vacated now?
No. Well. The thing about it is, if he's still in a weight class, then that's not the same thing. Long as he like that belt right there, that's just basically he giving them back.
Ceremonial.
So it's just
ceremonial.
Whatever. It's
yeah,
just,
but the one at 147 he got stripped for is because he didn't go back down to 147. Now that's what.
No, I understand that. Yeah, I
but
get
this
that.
hell, nah, that ain't shit. He's still a champ. He's still all that shit like that. He just don't got a $300,000 bill in his goddamn house because I want a fucking trophy for $300,000.
So he had three. So he had altogether. He had what, 3 or 4 belts?
Yeah, I think he had 4 belts.
Yeah, 4 belts. He got,
four belts.
and he one because of the weight class. So like I said, I understand that one.
He still got the 154 belt, right?
Yeah, and he got but like he's telling, the ring belt is the only belt he really give a fuck about, and that one free, and that's really the main belt. Is the main belt.
It made me respect him on a different level because you see the authenticity in it. And I seen a video with him, and he was like, "They want me to drive around here in all these fancy cars and have all this shit that I don't even need,
right.
and it's gonna basically take the money I done earned away from me."
Right. Yeah.
And he was like, another nigga would be like, "Oh yeah, I want the belt just so I can be like, they're gonna fuck off that 300,000
right.
just to say I got a belt."
Right, exactly. That's why he said you can't take the history away. So
no, can't change the history.
And on another note, since we talking about it, Ric Flair went through a same situation when he was leaving WCW back in 1990 or 91 way, where the big gold belt, you all know the big gold belt,
the WCW heavyweight belt.
They try to WCW and Crockett Promotions, they try to I
call it Booker T's belt.
You know what I mean? Like when he first came to WWF, he had that belt.
Yeah.
And then they started trying to holler at Vince, nah, nigga, you can't have that nigga on the TV with that belt. So he wound up having to give them the belt back. So it's the same type of deal, and that's fake shit. So
So sticking to boxing,
yeah,
we didn't get a chance to talk about this yet. This fight that's gonna happen, that I personally.
Joshua?
Yeah, was it Logan Paul, Jake Paul, whichever one of them
Joe Paul
that boxes versus Anthony Joshua. What y'all think about that fight?
Man, this shit
because
rigged.
This is actually,
I ain't gonna lie. If Jake Paul don't get knocked the fuck out fast,
this rigged. We know.
Cause this is Joshua. Man, what do you want to say about him? He's a Hall of Fame fighter.
That's a boxer.
A real boxer who had real belts. And really can knock some real shit out.
He got some
and
real,
been in the ring with
real
motherfucking
he got some real wins under
Anthony
his belt.
Joshua, only problem is that
yeah.
That's the only question.
But
he's
against other motherfuckers.
Yeah,
not
against other
motherfuckers,
boxers, not
them
Paul.
motherfuckers.
No, I'm saying that's the look. Like you say, he's a Hall of Famer for sure, highly decorated.
Right.
But that's been his only problem.
Yeah. This is like putting him in the ring with a tomato can, really. This must be a tomato can.
This is like putting him in the ring with a sparring partner, nigga.
Yeah, but even
not even that.
A tomato
amateur.
A tomato can is basically a nigga you fluffing his
that's all you doing.
And I ain't gonna lie, I think Anthony Joshua going for the money. I ain't gonna lie. I think
you don't think he's gonna try and win? He
I
just
think
want the
he's
bread.
done with boxing. You know what I'm saying? Kind of.
So what he's 35.
Nah. I heard they trying to set up him and Tyson Fury for 26.
Oh, okay. Well, if they do that, this don't count on his record anyway. So he's gonna take the dive for the money because this is gonna be a great payout. Probably his biggest payout.
Well. To his point, this is an exhibition.
Chavez's son beat him. So why the fuck wouldn't Anthony Joshua?
To his point, it's an exhibition though. Yeah. It don't go against his record.
No, I feel you. But I'm saying,
niggas
gonna say that Chavez Jr. beat him.
Right.
Beat who?
Beat Jake Paul.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Right. So I don't know, so this is just to draw more money to make it look like, and I just think he gonna take the dive, or it's not gonna be a fight. It's gonna go all the distance.
He just gonna punch on him the whole fight, bro. Like Chavez Jr. did.
But you also got to think Jake Paul know what he's doing. Just like Logan Paul know what he's doing in wrestling.
Those guys are the greatest marketers
they're marketers
ever seen
because they know that the characters. Listen. The characters that they what's the word I'm looking for?
Portray.
The character that they portray in these respective sports.
Right.
They create it to where people want to see them lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
They
all right,
stole
let me get in the
MO.
ring.
They
Let me get in the
stole
ring
that from
with
Floyd.
So,
Right.
like, let me get in the ring with Mike Tyson. Everybody love Tyson,
Right.
but I'm just paying Tyson to get this bread. Let me beat him.
Right, exactly.
Logan Paul. Let me get in the ring with whoever.
Right.
Everybody love this person. They know that person better than me.
Right.
But I'm gonna pay them to take a dive and let me pin them 1, 2, 3
Yeah.
or whatever, so they can hate me more. But I'm
Yeah.
getting my money.
Hey,
So
much
I'm
respect.
good.
Logan Paul was outclassed superiorly. We know that. But to me, Logan Paul looked better against Floyd than his brother would look better against Floyd. I think Logan Paul would beat Jake Paul.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Them guys are like the greatest marketers I've ever seen in my life, man.
They know what they doing.
They went all
They
the
know
way
what they
from
doing,
making
man.
fucking videos on
On
YouTube.
YouTube,
know they was in Mickey
they know
Mouse
what
Club,
they
right?
doing.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You know they was a Mickey Mouse
I
Club,
got it,
right?
but they still went from making videos on YouTube to fucking
I mean, we make videos on YouTube.
to making money. No, I'm talking about to making more, giving fighters their biggest payday,
Yeah.
turning wrestling into
Nothing.
what you mean reviving that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. Like, bro, nigga, the views, nigga. Like, what you mean, nigga? Them niggas are like Vince McMahon.
No,
brother.
he has his personal.
No, what I'm
feelings
saying
about
when I
the
say
WWE.
nothing, I mean like
Yeah,
is more people willing to spend their dollars for a Jake Paul fight,
yeah,
and it's not even and it's an exhibition
Yeah.
than a WWE pay-per-view.
yeah.
So that's what I mean when I said
Yeah.
they've took from that audience and from Floyd and created a successful formula.
Hell yeah, they have, man. Them motherfuckers are geniuses. That should be studied. You feel what I'm saying? For real.
They know what they doing.
Yeah,
You gotta give them that.
Yeah.
Love them or hate them, they know what they
Yeah,
doing.
They know what the fuck they doing. That's the
and it's working.
It work, nigga. What, nigga?
You know what I'm saying?
Working.
Because
Bro,
you got all these people lining up
bro,
to
they
see this
got
fight.
They got real boxers taking matches with a nigga that they know ain't a boxer because they know they gonna get the biggest, they gonna get the most money they ever made. You feel what I'm saying?
Anthony Joshua getting a bag. He getting a bag for
He
this.
getting
Hey, since we on the
fucking
since we on the
back to this
subject
for
of
real.
boxing, and you are a boxing analyst, man. What do you got to say about the Devin Haney fight?
The Black Max
man.
Kellerman.
I done told you, man. Devin Haney, man. I told everybody, man. That man is the man. You feel what I'm saying? For real, though. He's the man. He is the fucking man. He's always been the man. He's
just fought recently, right?
Yeah, he just whooped.
He whooped on that
beat
dude.
that nigga ass.
Yeah,
who
okay,
was
okay.
knocking niggas the
Who was
fuck
knocking
out.
niggas out.
Who
Yeah,
they say
yeah,
like real. And I
yeah,
keep
yeah.
telling people, man, Devin Haney
Devin
is
Haney,
the person that
stay
people
fuck with him,
love to
man.
hate, like Floyd Mayweather. They love to hate him like Floyd
Niggas hate on
Mayweather.
Boots too, bro.
And then
them two gonna
they
have
don't-
to.
they hate on
they
Shakur.
gonna have to-
They
they
don't
gonna have to
really
get.
hate
they
on-
gonna
people
have to
hate-
get him.
people
They
hate
gonna
on
have to get
Shakur.
him.
No,
People hate on Shakur Stevenson like they hate
No,
on
they hate
on
no,
Mayweather.
they hate on Shakur Stevenson fights, but they don't like them. People just don't like Devin Haney. They don't even know why they don't like Devin Haney. They just don't like Devin
So
Haney.
niggas don't hate
No,
on
that's
Boots.
true. That's
Yeah.
no. I
Yeah.
get no. He's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Niggas don't know why they don't.
They,
Bro,
they
like,
start
people
hating.
just-
They start
you-
hating
no,
on
no,
him.
no.
They
Always
said,
hate
they
on
said
him.
his
But
fights
like
is
this.
boring,
No,
bro.
the point is
No,
that,
no.
the point is he's saying is
They-
that
they-
if
that's
you
not why
walk
they
into
don't like
somebody,
Devin Haney.
you
And
walk
then
into
after
somebody
he
like,
fought the Mexican dude, niggas started saying he ain't got no chin.
Who?
who don't?
I'm saying after he fought the nigga that was juicing, niggas started saying he ain't had no chin.
First, you don't got a chin. You know what? Don't got a chin mean? If you get knocked down and you stay down.
If you stay down.
He got up
Like
every
Roy-
time.
like
That's
Roy
a-
Jones.
That's his fucking chin.
Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah,
is,
he didn't go
is
to
the
sleep.
definition
Nigga,
of no
a chin is
chin.
you go to bed.
Yeah, once
and
they
you
hit
get
you,
done.
it's
Nah, I
over,
feel you.
done.
For some people,
No,
that means that you don't hit the ground.
No,
Nah, that's not what not having
that's
no
not
chin
what-
mean.
Having a chin mean you go to bed and go to sleep, nigga. When you chinny, that
Yeah.
mean nigga it's over for you.
No
nigga.
chin
you
mean-
get knocked
no
the fuck
chin
out.
mean night, nigga.
That nigga have a warrior heart, nigga. He would fight a nigga on PEDs and still didn't give the fuck up. That's what I can say. And they still, this is the only person I know that everybody know the other nigga cheated, and they still don't like the nigga saying the niggas that he got cheated, and they still saying something about
So
the
with
nigga
that
who
being
got
said,
cheated.
why didn't Shakur Tank try to fight him when he was at that weight class?
Who?
Why didn't Shakur Tank try to fight Haney when he was in that area?
Because, bro, to be real, bro, no, they don't listen. You don't know if you gonna beat Devin Haney. It's the truth.
Then you got Roach, and then you got that other nigga.
You don't listen.
Wasn't Roach was just on the Breakfast Club talking about a fight that he wanted that didn't go through. What fight was that?
Tank.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Tank.
What about the other nigga?
Who?
Roach homie.
Which one?
The other dude is one of the top 135ers.
Oh, you talking about what? Dula Mason?
Nah. I forget.
Oh.
You know who I'm talking about, bro. He a black dude.
Oh, Keyshawn Davis.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So, also,
but
why didn't Keyshawn Davis or Roach fight Haney?
Let me tell you something. I keep telling you, man. Devin Haney is the fighter that you might lose to. That's the situation. Nobody want to take the L. And you might lose to Devin Haney.
I don't think he's a better boxer than Shakur.
You might listen.
I do.
You might.
I do.
Shakur is one of the best boxers.
No, he's one of the
any weight class in the game right now.
You know, he's a defensive boxer. I think
he is one of the most pure boxers. But see, one thing about Devin Haney is
I think Haney's better.
Devin Haney has been through so many wars. That nigga will fight anybody.
That's why I think he better.
In anything. He has went through the shit. And that's the thing. He's the nigga that nobody wants to win, but he just keep winning. Even when he got cheated, they tried to give him, now he still have no losses. And people still hate on it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real, though, it's the Floyd Mayweather. Listen, I'm telling you what it is. This is the problem. This is the problem with boxing. The problem is, Devin Haney problem is, he is the kid that, he is the privileged kid. And boxing don't usually have the privileged kid story. Remember, most boxers are from a certain area. They had a rough life. They made it out the hood. This man has a father that he gets along good with. He had a good life. So they like, nigga, why you even fighting? Most boxers fight because to get out of something. This is a boy who had everything, who just want to fight. They're like, nigga, what do you want to? Think about what I'm saying. He had no reason. He had everything. That nigga, he just wanted.
They're like the people who grew up in like these fucking great neighborhoods and shit.
Yeah.
You go down the street and you want a gangbang.
Yeah,
you live up the hill in a fucking 5-bedroom house with a pool in the backyard. Why is you coming down here with us?
So why do you want to fight, nigga? Because most people, it's very rare that boxers. Pretty much, see probably the only boxer that comes from a privileged situation. You get what I'm saying? Like, for real though. No other boxers, they all poor. They look at every boxer who ever thought about whoever. So you rooting for a person. No, what's his story?
Yeah,
he don't got the story that came upon his story. He like, man, he's a good kid. You feel what I'm saying? So he's a good kid with a dad, and reason why the media goes on the most because he gets paid the most money. He got the most money.
Plus, you also got to think these promoters in boxing.
He's promoting himself, right?
But you also got to think these promoters in boxing, they do want to sell a story.
Yeah.
When it comes to their fighters.
Yeah.
It's always about a narrative.
Yes. And listen.
And like you said, what's Haney's narrative?
Yeah. He don't, like I feel.
What's his story?
A middle class kid, from what you got, who didn't want to box the box. His dad is in his life. He don't got, growing up, I was trying to box to get out the street. Remember, like, even Crawford. Remember, he was in the street, got shot. You know what I'm saying? For real, his mom really didn't believe in him. You feel what I'm saying? For real, his coach took him under his wing. Shakur Stevenson. His grandpa, he was out there running around Tank. He was getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. Mike Tyson. Everybody. Like, nobody likes like, for real, though.
What's Errol Spence story?
I don't remember.
Poverty, too?
But listen, he not rich.
Yeah.
I mean, he not middle class. He probably from the ghetto. You get what I'm saying? For real, though. That Devin Haney is not from the ghetto. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, man. A lot of even not just the black ones, a lot of the boxers period is trying to get from the bottom to the top.
Think about it. Why would people want to fucking fight?
I mean, some people love that shit,
and that's
bro.
why Devin Haney is why they're like, nigga, oh, you really love this shit. Nigga, you doing this shit because you doing this shit because oh shit, nigga, you love this, bro. Like you saying, for real though. Like, yeah, this is what it is. So that's what it is really with him.
That's crazy.
You love this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real though. So that's what it is. It's the person that got, remember, he promotes himself, his daddy in his life, he don't got no, it's like, oh hell nah. So
here's my
kid, why you deserve this?
So here's my question with Haney. What's left for him to accomplish? Because he didn't pretty much
he a Hall of Famer now.
He's beating everybody.
Yeah, because the thing about it now is he gonna have to, like I said, him and Shakur are gonna fight one day.
Yeah, they got to get in the ring.
I don't know if Gervonta Davis ever gonna fight them, just because he's like the ticket seller, and I don't know. I just think Devin Haney stayed clear, do 147. You feel what I'm saying? For real, keep going up. I see him keep going up to at least like 154, 160. So that's probably why he got a thing because
And 154 and 60 is where like Bud and Canelo and them are, right?
yeah,
Okay.
for real, yep. So in there, but like he gonna miss them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. He ain't gonna
So
catch
for
them.
real though. So like I say, man, actually, if he would retire right now, man, that kid is a Hall of Famer. All the shit he did, the belts, you know what I'm saying? Did this shit. He done fought everything, and like I said, 27 years old. And
He's still young, man.
And they still don't like him.
He still got time. He still got time. He ain't even hit his prime yet, man.
He ain't hit his prime
That's
yet.
crazy.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? For real, though. Like I
this
said.
nigga got a long career in front of him. Like, his best days is still in front of him. And he already accomplished this much.
Man, he already accomplished this much.
That's crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, though. So.
Damn, that's crazy. Shout out to Devin Haney,
Shout out to
man.
Devin Haney.
That's the man right there.
Yeah, nah, for real, though. So, what else going on?
Yeah, because I want to switch gears and get into some basketball talk. So you've been paying attention and wait.
Yeah,
he gonna jump in.
Yeah, you know what you.
But have you been paying attention to what's been going on with the Clippers? The Chris Paul situation.
Nah, I heard about it, but I don't know.
So here's what happened.
What's going on?
So here's what happened. Let me paint the picture here.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go too far back into history with Chris Paul and the Clippers.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go back to this year.
Yeah.
So Chris Paul signs the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
It was speculation. It was his last year, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then he finally came out and said, "It's my last year."
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we on this retirement tour now.
Yep,
Chris Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, Clippers stink.
Right.
I'm gonna address that in a second.
Right.
Apparently there was some rift in the locker room. Chris Paul's leadership style. Chris Paul is an asshole.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Like,
yeah,
anybody that's played with him outside of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and the cast that was on Oklahoma City, and maybe when he played in New Orleans, the Tyson Chandlers and David West, Morris Peterson, Pages, those guys, that team back in 08. Outside of them, everybody said Chris Paul is an asshole.
I've heard it many times.
Like Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan didn't like him at first. They just reconciled. But they shot that little. They did that little IG live or whatever they did.
I've seen that.
They squashed their beef.
Right.
James Harden and Chris Paul didn't get along in Houston.
Right.
Which is why when the trade between the Clippers and Rockets initially happened in 2017, 2018, whatever happened, whatever some of that was, James Harden was on board. Like, all right, cool, we got Chris Paul. This is going to put us over the top. We can finally beat the Golden State Warriors. And they didn't beat them. And then some comments was made about James Harden threw a shot at him about, people was available because you remember Chris Paul got hurt.
Yeah.
And he didn't play in like the last 2 games of that series. Yeah. And the Rockets lost. Chris Paul ended up getting traded to a year later. He get traded to Oklahoma City. Yeah. So now they got beef. Fast forward back to now, a lot of people on the Clippers didn't even want him on the team. Yeah. But they were like, all right, it's his last year. Yeah. It's only 1 year. Yeah. We'll deal with it, whatever. Mm-hmm. But in dealing with it, Chris Paul's leadership style is, I don't give a fuck who you are. You fucking up, I'm going to call you out. Yeah. They don't like that. Yeah. He did the same thing with Tyronn Lue. Oh. Tyronn Lue don't like that. Oh, yeah. So the story is Tyronn Lue went to the GM, Lawrence Frank, and said, this is not working. We got to do something about this to change this. Right. So why do they always do this? I hate iPhones. So Lawrence Frank, mind you, Lawrence Frank came out and said that decision was made, a week ago? Yeah. Some shit like that, whatever. So instead of telling him while they're at home playing games at Intuit Dome out here, they wait until the Clippers go on this road trip. They went to, I think they played in Miami. Yeah. The other night, I think it was Tuesday night or whatever it was, Monday night. I think it was Monday night. I think it was the same night the Lakers got their ass kicked by Phoenix. It might have been Monday. They played this game in Miami. They get fucked up. Yeah. They, at one point, were down by almost 40. Yeah. They got fucked up by Miami. Yeah. They fly to Atlanta after the game. Atlanta not a long flight from Miami. Yeah. Florida, Georgia is right there. You know that. They go to his hotel room at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm guessing Atlanta time, and say, you know what, Chris Paul, this ain't working. We're going to send you home. We don't want you around the team no more. So they send him home. Yeah. Mind you, they haven't released him yet because they can't, because of the tax apron stuff. They can't outright release him. Even if they end up doing it, they still got to pay him. Yeah. if they trade him, they got to take on salary back because of the whole tax apron thing.
Yeah.
There's only so much they could take back. So it's not like they could trade Chris Paul for draft picks.
But,
now you still got to take back salary.
Yeah.
Because you still, either way, they got to pay Chris Paul.
Yeah.
So the uproar about this is the Clippers did Chris Paul shady because Chris Paul is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He's the point guy.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen Boogie Cousins come out and say this. I've seen Draymond Green come out and say this. I've seen Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson say it on their podcast. I think Mason Cam said it on their podcast.
Yeah.
We've seen it on ESPN, First Take. I've heard it on Mason and Ireland, the ESPN radio show that goes on, which John Ireland and Ramona Shelburne got into it about this because Ramona Shelburne is a Clipper apologist.
Yeah.
Like, she thinks the Clippers is the best thing that happened since fucking sliced bread. So there's just this uproar towards the Clipper franchise. Like I said, I'm gonna wait till we get back because I told him I'm gonna answer that. I'm gonna address the Clippers.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were mad at the Clippers basically because they did that. My thing is this. Yeah, the Clippers are a piece of shit franchise. I'm gonna address it.
Yeah.
But then there's Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, Chris Paul is a jerk. He's an asshole. He's not well liked around the league. And me and Paul in our chat was talking about this. Paul thing is Chris Paul is respected. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think he has the respect around the league that people think he got.
Yeah.
Now, there are certain players that saying you don't do him like that because he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
The best years of his career were with the Clippers. Chris Paul made the Clippers relevant. Clippers wasn't shit.
Yeah.
Until Chris Paul. Like,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You go back to the I'm talking about the LA Clippers.
Yeah, I know.
You go back to I'm not talking about San Diego Clippers or the Buffalo Braves. I'm talking the LA Clippers. The Clippers, you count on one hand how many times they've been relevant. The early 90s when they had Ron Harper and Danny Manning and Lloyd Vaught and those guys. Keith Kloss, I think, was on that team. No, he wasn't. That was before his time. I don't remember the center they had then. They were solid. They weren't good, but they were solid. Mark Jackson, that's what I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
They were good.
Yeah.
You know, made the playoffs a couple of times, whatever. And then they were shit again.
Right.
And then you had the knucklehead Clippers, Lamar Odom, Quentin Richardson, Darius Miles, Jeff McGinnis, Michael Lloyd Candy, like that team.
Yeah.
Which I personally really liked that Clipper team. That Clipper team was fun to watch, right? Then they fell off again. And then they get Sam Cassell, Elton Brand, Cuttino Mobley, and those Clipper teams that was making the playoffs a couple of years or whatever. That team was good. I didn't care for that Clipper team that much, but that Clipper team was good.
Yeah.
And they fell off again. And then they drafted Blake Griffin. And they bring in DeAndre Jordan. Then they trade for Chris Paul. Boom. Now you got the Lob City Clippers. And they winning 50-something games a year. They kicking the Lakers' ass. They making the playoffs. 2015, they beat the Spurs. The Spurs is coming off of the championship. So they beat the Spurs in the playoffs. And everybody like, all right, the Clippers didn't beat the champs. This is their year. 2015, that was the Clippers' year. To finally get it done, get a banner up, have your parade. Finally say, all right, we brought a championship to L.A. We know the Lakers did what they did, but this is our time now. The Lakers suck. We the Lob City Clippers. We busting ass and taking names. And they blow that 3-1 lead against Houston. And then it went downhill from there. You blow the 3-1 lead against Houston in 2015, you lose that series. 2016, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin get hurt in the first round. You blow a 2-1 lead against Portland, you lose that series. 2017, you lose to a Utah team you had no business losing to. And then you trade Chris Paul. Then you tell Blake Griffin, you give him a contract and then say, you're our franchise. Don't worry about getting traded. We're going to retire your jersey. And then how many months, 5 months later, you traded him to the Pistons? Let DeAndre Jordan walk, and then you get into these nowadays Clippers, which I'm going to address them later. But that's what happened with the situation with Chris Paul. Long story short, he basically got got fired from his job at 3 o'clock in the morning. And now Chris Paul did an interview with Chris Haynes, who works for NBA on Prime now, and used to work at TNT or the Athletic or whatever he used to work at. But he basically said that he's scarred by it because he didn't see it coming.
I ain't gonna lie, that is a goal wager.
Yeah, like this is your last year in the league, and you let the world know, like, I'm done after this year. And the team that you play for said, "Hey, bro, it ain't working. We sending you home." Fucking 21 games into the season.
Man.
Like, we still got 60-something games left to play. And the thing about it, like I said before, that makes it even more fucked up is that the Clippers are bad. Like, they 6-17, bro. Them niggas is bad. They lost again last night to Memphis because after everything happened, they went to Atlanta. They blew Atlanta out. Everybody like, oh, the Clippers they got rid of the problem. So now the Clippers going to take off. And then 2 nights later, you lose to Memphis. Right. And now you got to go play Minnesota tonight. You're going to lose that game too. Y'all beating them. So, I don't know, man. It's just a real fucked up situation that's going on with the Clippers, and it's fucked up. I seriously do think it's fucked up how they let him go like that. Sure. Regardless of how I feel about Chris Paul, it's fucked up how they let him go like that. Like it just proves what kind of franchise the Clippers are.
Man, there we go. Put it that way.
Because regardless of having the richest owner in sports, and regardless of the semi-success that they've had in the regular season, because that success hasn't translated to the playoffs all these years. We talking since 2012 when they made the Chris Paul trade. Like, they still haven't seen playoff success. Yeah. And I just feel like they missed their opportunity to really etch their name into the LA glory, limelight, lore, whatever you want to say. Because that was your opportunity to really, when the Lakers were down, this was your opportunity to stamp your name.
No,
boom.
That was.
You know what I'm saying? And they didn't do it. They
missed the opportunity. Like
they missed the opportunity. And, again, the other opportunity they missed was 2020. But like I said, I'm going to address that later when I address the Clippers, because I really want to address the Clippers. I really got some shit to get off my chest about the Clippers. So that's what's going on with that. So I'm sure we'll revisit that when he get back. Another thing that's been going on is, I don't know if you've been watching the Lakers. So your man look old.
It finally starting to look like
it ain't looking good, man.
Yeah, and man, it was bound to happen. Like
it ain't looking good, bro.
He already did bad expectations. He's already
not looking good, man.
It happened. You feel me, there for real, bro?
I think this shit that finally caught up to him.
Right.
I think it finally got so. Not even the fact that he's still dealing with symptoms from the sciatica.
Yeah.
The man dealing with arthritis in his foot, his left foot.
Oh yeah.
And his left foot is the one that's been bothering him since the year after the 2020-21 season, after the Lakers won the championship, and they were playing a game at home against the Hawks, and Solomon Hill rolled up on his ankle. LeBron ain't been the same since. Like, he ain't had that lift since. And I think the arthritis that's in his left foot is from that, because that ankle ain't been right since.
You're right.
Like, Solomon Hill really fucked up his ankle. I don't think people understand how bad his ankle got fucked up.
Yeah.
From that play. Like, people in LA hate Solomon Hill because of that. Yeah. Because I watched some clips of LeBron before that injury, that season. Before coming off that championship, before that injury, and the year before when they won the championship. LeBron was still crazy athletic.
Yeah, he was, though.
That shit, like,
he still was crazy.
Then, compared to now, and granted, then he was 35.
Yeah.
Now he knocking on 41.
Yeah.
But for me, it ain't even about the age.
Right.
It's that ankle.
Yeah. It's the body. You
It's
feel
that,
me?
it's that ankle, because that
Yeah.
dude was still stupid athletic.
Yeah.
This dude was still faster than everybody in the league.
Yeah.
Still jumping higher than everybody in the league. He can still get to the basket. Like, that LeBron was able to get to the basket on anybody and finish his shot on anybody.
True.
You're not blocking his shot.
No.
This LeBron that I've been seeing Thursday night in Toronto, mind you, his 1,297 straight games, scoring at least 10 points.
Yeah.
Let me say this again. 1,297 games of scoring at least 10 points.
Okay.
People in their careers ain't played 1,297 games.
That's crazy.
This man had a streak from 2007 until 2025. When LeBron James stepped on the court, he was, whether he just, hey, I got 10 points, or whether he was chasing it. We ain't getting into that. I don't want to get into that, because I know if he was here, he would get into that.
You already know it.
You could pencil the man in for 10 points. The Thursday night in Toronto, game on the line, tied at 120. He could have drove the lane, got a layup. I got 10 points. We won the game. But he made the basketball play. Yeah. They doubled Austin Reeves, because Austin Reeves cooked Toronto, by the way. Shout out to Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves has been cooking, motherfucker. This dude has been cooking.
Yeah.
Had 44 that game.
Yeah.
So, of course, they're going to double him. They're not letting Austin Reeves beat us.
Hell no.
Reeves kicked it to LeBron. And LeBron, being the smart basketball player that he is, all right, if they double one of our guys, now we got a 4-on-3.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy that came over to guard me because I was open left Rui Hachimura open in the corner. Mm-hmm. So LeBron James was like, okay. Rui knocked down the 3, they win the game. And LeBron, such a smart basketball player, told Rui, he said, this ball is coming to you on the final play. Be ready.
Yeah.
And I go back and I watch the highlights of that one play, and the whole time Rui is standing in the corner like this. Because LeBron told him the ball is coming to you. Yeah. So Rui is like, all right, I'm ready. LeBron threw him, so all he had to do, boom, game over. Yeah. So
he finally broke the streak.
The streak ended. Yeah. On that play.
Yeah.
But he got the win. But he got the assist to win the game.
That's why I say LeBron James is a motherfucker who make people better.
Yeah.
That's why I say he's the greatest basketball player of all times. Not Kobe Bryant to me, the most skilled basketball player of all times. Michael Jordan was on the best team and he was skilled too. You feel what I'm saying? And he had the coach and he was a dog. But LeBron James, like, fuck that 10-point shit. I was doing it.
Let's get
this motherfucker win. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real though. And you getting the ball, just hit the motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The ball is coming to you, be ready.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's crazy.
So I respect it, man. I respect the fact that he chose.
But he looking old though, huh?
Yeah,
hey man,
going.
You know what was gonna happen, man.
So going back to
I just didn't know when it was gonna happen, but I knew it was
it's
gonna
happening
happen
now. So he didn't play last night. Lakers got their asses handed to him last night by Boston. Second night back to back. Reeves still cooked. He had 36, but he didn't have no help last night. And mind you, Austin Reeves was cooking.
Man.
They was in this dude's shit defensively yesterday.
Yeah.
And he still had 36.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves is a fucking baller. I don't care what nobody say. He's a fucking baller.
I ain't gonna lie, man. He getting a light now, the green light to go.
Yeah, he got but the thing with Austin Reeves is that he's doaing it even when Luka's out there.
Yeah, that's
even
true.
when LeBron is out there. He's still out there cooking.
Hell yeah.
That man won a max contract.
Yeah.
And he playing like he deserves it.
Give me my
The question is, if the Lakers going to give it to him? That's a topic for another.
Yeah.
We'll discuss that when we cross that bridge. What I'm saying about LeBron is, he didn't play last night, but the 2 games previous, the Toronto game and the Phoenix game, now he looked it.
Yeah.
He looked it. It's ugly to see.
He did his thing. Ain't no more he can really do.
Yeah, it's ugly to see.
For the game of basketball.
Like he's driving to the basket. He's getting his shot blocked. He got no lift on his layup.
Yeah.
He got no lift on his jumper.
Yeah.
Like he has no lift.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's the sciatica that he was dealing with because that's nerve.
Yeah, that shit ain't no
That's
joke.
a nerve
boy.
issue.
Anybody I know who be having them sciatica problems, boy, they be fucked.
Yeah, yeah, because it's different when you're dealing with bone issues and tissue issues and ligament issues and stuff like that. But nerve issues,
I ain't gonna lie.
that's different, man. Because nerve issues don't just go away. It don't just go away. The Lakers still, they're 16-6.
Oh damn!
Yeah, the Lakers are 16-6. I think they're third. I think third in the West.
Who number one?
Oklahoma City.
Oh.
Them dudes just don't lose.
Yeah,
They do not. They're 22-1.
Oh damn!
They're 22-1, man.
I feel it, man.
In the one game they lost, they blew a 20-point lead.
Yeah.
How? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they blew a 20-point lead. They lost by 2 to Portland. They've beaten Portland twice since.
Yeah.
By a lot in both games. No, one game they beat them by 8. But another game, I think they beat them by like
Did y'all?
36.
I just want to know this.
Some shit like that.
Hey guys.